mine. You won't see the white side. It's in the center of the solar system, and probably in the end of the 15th century, he visited this mine. So he was one of the first tourists in this place. To commemorate 500th anniversary of his birthday, miners.
King Bela insisted on a traditional dowry, but Kinga came up with another idea. She knew that no rock salt was mined in Poland and decided to ask her father for a group of salt miners. She wished to find salt in Poland with their help. Without a second thought, the king presented to Kinga an entire salt mine in Hungary. The princess visited the mine on her way to Krakow. She came near the mine shaft and, surprisingly, threw her engagement ring into it.
So if you want, you can taste it, but maybe the white part is not the red, because the red one is effect of corrosion with steel. So here you can also see why it is to support, don't worry on the presentation, to support those places, but the white in the top. During the excavation, this gas was released from the rock mass. It was combined with air, and in some proportion it makes an explosive mixture with contact with fire. And in the past there were no electricity here, no lamps, so miners used only fire to light the city. Because 200 years ago, when they wanted to separate salt from the walls, they used only their own hands. They had a small hand tools like pickaxes, hammers, shovels, chisels, and so on. So they were standing in front of the wall and not over part of salt. It took them really long time to excavate even few centimeters of corridors. And you can try to imagine that all those empty spaces, which now we are going through, were excavated using only their own hands. There were no explosive methods in this part, no natural caves, only pickaxes. When miners finished excavation, they had to transport salt on the surface. At the beginning, they used a special kind of bags, later different kind of sledges, for example, this model which is here. Until 16th century, miners worked here alone. Then horses appeared in this mine, and in the next chamber you will see a place where the horses live. So now we can go back. When horses went down, it usually go up and down every day because it was very stressful for them. So horses left this mine only too old to work. When they were injured, all were miners with more horses on the surface. Here we start the second level. And here you can see that in the past miners also believed that dwarfs worked in this mine. So you can see those who transport salt, water, carpenter and others. They also believe that they could warn them of any dangers. Water leaks, collapses, explosions. And today is a part for a special tool for children, which can make this tool more attractive for them. And now we are going around 50 sacred places. Why so many? Because miners were very religious. They pray before work, after work, during work, they stand religious songs. Because when they went down, they never knew if they would be able to leave this place and come back to their family. So when they excavated any chambers, they placed close to them some sacred items. And here on one side, wooden cross from the 19th century, on the other side, Our Lady of Victories from the 17th century. And here you can also see difference between wooden sculpture and the salt, because there is. And here you can see the biggest underground temple in Europe, St. Kinga Church. This place is Methodists are here every Sunday morning. And also in the name of St. Kinga and St. Barbara, so two patrons of this place. So because of the shape, there is a really
Wieliczka jest